we didn't really all know each other super well, but we all kind of had interactions with each other. I didn't know Chadwick at all, and Chadwick is maybe my favorite person in the whole wide world now. He's so great. Yeah. I think part of it is just like we were all fairly experienced. We all kind of knew how to improvise with strangers, but also like there was growing pains. Like there was like 3 months of just like eating crap and just learning how to be better with each other. I don't know. I think about it all the time. There was like a weird little magic thing that happened that we all kind of like.
Did you guys like hang out as a group and stuff?
Yeah. So we don't rehearse. Don't do that. Rehearse. But we do after every show have like an hour or two where we go to a bar and hang out together. And we try to invite audience members to come along, but sometimes they get scared. But yeah. That's where we do our bonding and stuff.
Nice.
And text chains.
Yeah.
Being just like super vulnerable with each other, which is tough. But yeah, it's kind of weird how we all just sort of like fell into liking each other. It feels a little bit like lightning trapped in a bottle, and I'm so scared about it ending.
All right, so you said Chad's your favorite. You want to go
Chad's my favorite.
List down?
Sure, I'll rank them. Who's the one who could take the biggest hit? Carlos is the worst. Carlos, look.
Well, and we found out where the lightning was let out of the bottle. Right here. Yes, but why?
Carlos is the best also. The only reason why I said his name is because I know he's the only one who has a strong enough ego that can take it. I could have thrown him. Yeah. There's a couple people I could have thrown under the bus. Mason, if you're listening to this, fuck you.
Yeah. Mason, I know where you live. You live in my same apartment complex. We ride the bus all the time. We're comfortable.
Oh, you live in a big comedy apartment complex.
I know, right? I found that out like 2 years into doing improv, and I was like, shit. And then I found out, and there's a Facebook group.
Really?
They all talk to each other, Sundancers, and because that's the name of the complex. And I was like, I want to be a part of that. But then I got in there, and they're all just as supportive as all improv people are. It's like, hey, I need a ride to the airport. Hey, who wants to go grocery shopping? Who wants to do this? And I'm just like, I'm not contributing as much. There's like 13 improvisers live in my complex.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's affordable. It's cheap. We're all broke. I think
it's close to the institution.
Yeah, it's like as the crow flies. It's like 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah,
that's how we discern distance in South Carolina.
That's how you do it.
As a bird would go. Yeah.
I was like, never heard that before.
Really?
No, I have.
Oh.
I'm just harassing you.
I think it's a good. Way to.
It makes sense. Yeah, it's a straight line.
Well, this is just the worst.
Don't worry about anything on the ground.
Like obeys all traffic.
This is the basis of my comedy. Is people just believe whatever I tell them. Like they just really that is no, of course not.
That's the funness or the freeness.
I'm the oldest person. Of course I believe that.
They originally used crows to figure out routes. That was how they did that.
That's how all of our roads were built. They just set a bunch of crows off and like followed them. Like here.
Gotta cut this tree down.
There's just a guy behind him, like digging fast behind the crow.
I'm sorry, boss. I lost the crow.
So,
just one crow.
Yeah.
This is why we put balloons on the crows, Jimmy.
Slow them down.
Too fast, that crow.
Well, it's like if you have a pet tortoise, you put like a balloon on it if you let it walk.
Yeah.
I have
Very rarely do people know that.
Yeah. Like his tortoises. My girlfriend's best friend has a tortoise. Has a little tortoise pet, and she lets it walk. And sometimes like she's not. You can't watch a turtle go walk. That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, paint.
So tie a balloon to it, or what she does if she doesn't have helium and a balloon nearby, she'll put like a big, like a bunch of Post-its on top that are brightly colored, so she can see it in the grass and stuff like that.
So the predators can as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but this is a big, heavy thing. Like I doubt anything's big enough to come scoop this thing up. But yeah. Like there was one time she lost it in the neighborhood, and somebody found it and brought it back to her.
Nice.
Because she engraved her address on the shell. That makes sense.
She wrote her name on the Post-it notes.
Yeah.
but that's what you do. You put a balloon on it, and
I've never heard that.
comedy some more.
I mean, that's fine. My friend lost a turtle one time because he forgot to tie his balloon to it.
Always a balloon.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why you always tie a balloon to it. Yeah.
I had a friend when I lived in Dallas. I had a friend had a chinchilla, and one time we did not we weren't mowing our back lawn, so it got really no. This is nonsense. Sorry, everyone's very afraid. No. What I'm trying to explain
We've all
is
seen Sinister.
it's the backyard just had a bunch of like really tall grass, and we thought that seems fun for a chinchilla.
Oh, no.
Let's just go ahead and let the chinchilla play in this, and we thought it was marked off that like he couldn't get out, but we let him out and we're like, have fun, buddy, and we never saw him again. So it was just like, well, I don't know what happened to him. He either got hit by a car or eaten or just is living on the road still. And he's just carrying a bindle down 183.
It's that Hulk soundtrack.
Yeah, sepia. Yeah.
That's exactly. Well, his name was LaPoof, and so you're just
LaPoof.
LaPoof.
Oh, great.
That sounds like a hobo name.
Yeah, it's
Like
right.
that sounds like somebody you find like, "Hi, I'm LaPoof. Let me show you the system on the rails." LaPoof's the guy you talk to. You need to get a knife. I don't know.
Yeah, the
You gotta have a
roughest
knife.
guy you've ever met is named
Yeah,
LaPoof.
LaPoof.
Yeah.
LaPoof's got a knife.
That's French for
Your premise is false, sir.
Poof is French for genocide. You guys didn't know that? No.
Oh my god. See, they don't believe it when Wendell says stuff.
No.
But
No,
if I said it, you guys would
I
be
make
like, what? That is a
audacious
true
statements.
statement.
And then sometimes I just say a thing I think is true, and everybody gives me that same reaction. It's like, yeah, I'm audacious. So you were the funny kid growing up in like your
Sorry, that came out of nowhere.
hard juxtaposition. See,
Was I the funny kid growing up?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
kinda. I mean, yeah, I thought I was.
I think that is the malady that we all kind of have to go through at some point, is finding out we're not the funny kid if there's enough funny kids around.
Yeah.
We're the funny kids. Shut up.
I definitely thought I was, but found out very quickly that I was not.
Where'd you grow up? You from Texas?
Baby, Houston. Houston,
right.
Central Houston. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Fucking
Why does
713
everybody
till I
say it
die.
like that? Why does everybody call
Houston.
me baby and then say Houston?
Baby, Houston rules.
Yeah, you loved Houston?
I love Houston.
Yeah?
Yeah. It is the best city in the world.
Right
Right.
on.
It's awesome. It's the right amount of shitty, which is great, and it's got the best food for the cheapest prices. It's got the rap scene is so amazing.
True.
Cough medicine games on point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep. Grew up doing a little bit of that.
Yeah, hey, yeah, a little leaning.
No one ever has a cough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
No one has ever done that.
Zero breathing disorders.
And it is. Look, I mean, like it's a city where you can drive through, and all of a sudden the street names are in Vietnamese or
Right.
Chinese
Yeah.
or whatever, and that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm normally not very about civic pride. Normally I'm just like, cut it out. But that was confident. And all of a sudden I like want to give Houston a third chance.
Keep Third Coast, third chance, baby. I love it. Early 90s Rockets. Listen, most of what I love about Houston is tied up in the 90s, but it's,
sure.
yeah, but it's, listen, a lot of people don't know this, the largest city with an openly gay mayor until recently when she stepped down or wasn't elected, I don't know. Vibrant art scene.
Yeah.
It's great. There was a new movement in Houston for a while, and now it's the Station Theater. Those guys are all great. Love those
That's
guys.
where Lisa came from, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Lisa's Houston too.
Yeah.
Well, she's like San Antonio originally or something like that.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was just in Houston when we snapped her up.
Yeah.
I would just never know what she likes though. So.
What she likes?
Yeah, like if she liked Houston, I would never know.
You probably ask her.
I think
should.
the arts affect people differently in Houston, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're down for the system that is the way Houston runs their arts, then you're into it. but like if that's not the way you view how art should be run, because like it's a very it's one of those cities that has like they have an opera, they have a bunch of like regional theaters where they're run in a very specific sort of businessy way.
Yes.
And if you're not down with that level of show business, then if you're more like, I like it when there's two guys trying to figure it out in the basement, like, well, here you are in Austin. That's the way it kind of works here.
I disagree. I think that there's a ton of black box theaters in Houston. I saw my calculus teacher do what is it called, proof in a place called the Red Door Theater off of Westheimer, I think, and Ed Lowe, something like that. And it was awesome. There's a ton of like small little theaters you wouldn't know, and nobody comes to them because there's a ton of them, and that's the nature of doing like small theater. But it's, I don't know. You can disagree with me, but
interesting. I only know the parts that I've worked with, and I've only worked with the larger companies.
Yeah, I can dig that. Houston is definitely a city that you have to get to know. It's like that, your mean friend, you have to like get to know it and find all the cool shit, and otherwise, and you'll love it so much. But it's not easy. Like when you first go in, you're like, oh, Katy sucks, and you're like, well, don't fucking go to Katy. Like,
okay,
yeah,
all right, no, that was a great analogy, and honestly, again, you're carrying this torch almost solo.
I know.
100%. I have never had anybody just really come at me selling Houston, so this is great.
I am,
because I'm buying it real hard right now.
There's been a little bit of a resurgence lately. People have been. There's a couple of shirt companies out there that rep the Houston pretty well, but it's definitely has the reputation of sucking.
Well, I mean, that's why I don't like civic pride, because a lot of the times most people don't like another city just because of their own civic pride about where they are. Like there's like that bias, it's like, you're just standing right here. That's the same shit standing over there,
Yeah.
So like that's why. But sometimes every now and then it's like, I want to buy a jersey from your city or something, like like you sell it well enough.
Ooh, rock a good vintage Rockets hat. Baby, that's great.
Yeah,
baby.
Or
baby's gonna come up a lot tonight.
Astros cap. Oh god, it's so good. I love it.
That's awesome.
So they have excellent sports. I'm gathering.
Nope.
No. I see.
Well, this is a podcast about Houston, right?
Now it is.
Yeah, it is. Sure. So
I was like, I'm from Boston, where all the sports are bad, so it's
really?
okay. I mean, not now. They got better, but they figured it out. But
sort of the way that happens. The time people show up.
The Rockets were really amazing in the 2 years that Michael Jordan retired, and after that, they've never. I mean, they're always good, but they'll always let you down. Unfortunately, they have a good team now, but they're never gonna be like champs.
Wait, I don't watch sports.
Me
Michael
neither.
Jordan played for the Rockets?
No. Michael Jordan played for the Bulls. The Bulls had this crazy dynasty going on.
Right. Okay. And the
he
Rockets
retired for 2 years.
Kind of came in and filled a void.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I see.
Exactly. Yeah. We had the dream team.
Right.
Pretty much.
And the Astros are the baseball team.
The Astros are the baseball team.
Okay, see, that's where I was going to
They have been varied from okay to sucking real bad.
Right.
I think they lost like 100 games in a row a couple years ago.
Wow.
I could just say that about
That's
the game
nice.
of baseball in general for me, in my attitude.
Yeah, I get it.
Just like sometimes I have a good time, and sometimes I just like, thank God there's hot dogs and beer.
Yeah, I enjoy yelling at baseball games mostly.
Yeah, I normally.
That's the only thing I enjoy about sports is the yelling.
Yeah.
I just yell. I don't know anything about them, but I
don't know anything about them either.
Yeah.
I just know these various reputations of Houston, and that's it. The Texans are terrible. I can tell you that.
They used to have the Oilers, though, right?
Used to have the Oilers.
Yeah.
They left in the early 90s, I think. And I don't know if they were good or bad. I can't tell you.
Where'd they go? L.A.?
Tennessee. They became the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved. I was about 2 hours outside of Houston, so I remember people used to have Oiler jackets and everything still. So.
Where are you from?
Palacios, Texas.
Flashes? I don't know.
Yeah. Unless you're really big into like Baptist encampments or fishing, you probably would never go there.
Where, is it like along the coast?
Yeah,
Towards
it's
Baptist
right on the coast.
fishing
It's between
audience.
Galveston and Corpus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
They got probably 5,000 people now. So yeah,
Nice.
little. So
How far is
Houston
it
was
from
our
Portland?
Portland.
Yeah. You don't know Portland?
Texas.
No,
Portland,
is it-
Texas. Yeah. Portland,
No.
Texas, where Whataburger was founded. Oh my god,
Oh,
you guys,
yeah,
this is not
yeah.
about comedy at all.
This is like
This is
Texas.
about life. This is
This is
about
good, I like
Texas
it.
tourist spots.
No,